Night here, bringing you a brand new stream
With Jamie.
with Jammy the Jam, Jammy Jube, the Jabby Jube.
You want me to put it in Jamie live?
Right, we're supposed to be live. Why isn't it playing? Hello? Oh, that's why. There we go. Okay, now we're live. Hello. How's it going? Bing, bang, boom, shabam. How are you guys doing today? It's night with the Knight of TCG cores. You know what? You know who it is. You know who it smacked. Smashy smash. The Pinky Pen. Do you make sure to put the link to it?
I did not put the link. Let me be smart.
Dang, pretty quill.
I'm quilling around.
Quile. Right, Wheeze? Yeah, Wheeze knows.
Wheeze knows.
No shiny yet. It'd be funny if the first one we got on was shiny, and I'm like, well, we got the shiny, I'm going to sleep.
That would be insane.
Sorry I haven't streamed for like 4 days.
Pretty sure we were dying. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up. I slept 16 hours yesterday, which is great. One of the best sleeps of my life, you know? Excuse me, oof! But yeah, I slept for like 16 hours.
Yeah, you did.
It was great. I felt like I was dying.
I'm pretty sure at some point you were trying to stop breathing. I was real concerned about it.
Oh,
you
man.
didn't ever have like the struggle breath, but for a minute there you just got real quiet.
Dang, not the real
You must
quiet.
have been real good.
I was having dreams. Zumbo nuts.
He's so strange.
What's so strange?
Yeah. I'm still Android, right? The chat is on the screen now instead of the other way.
That's how mobile works, though.
But it's never worked that way on my other channel.
That's weird. Really weird. But yeah. We're up to, what is it, 4 likes already? Yeah, 4 likes already. And get to 1 more like, you know, we can get ourselves a pack opening. And I think we will open up a pack series 5.
Let's do that for the 10.
10? Okay.
Yeah, because those are a little more fancy. So I'm thinking that one first.
Paradox Rift?
Yeah.
Okay, a Paradox
I think we're
Rift.
looking for a Paradox item, I think.
Yo, how's it going, Full Metal?
Hey.
You are getting a rental car? Nice.
Yay!
It's good to hear. Rental cars are always nice, I think. We would have hung out today, but
We were killing. Like,
we were dying, not
energy-wise.
killing. We were dying.
Energy-wise, not well.
Yeah, we didn't have enough gas to do anything today except for go pick up our laundry from somewhere. That's good to hear that the super stuff was taken care of, though.
I'm sorry it happened in the first place.
Yeah. Can't believe somebody hit you and then said, well, I didn't see you.
Which, I mean, it makes them at fault, but
Well, yeah, because
they'll have to pay for it with their insurance. But if they have insurance, if not, then I'm so sorry.
Yeah, if they don't have any insurance, then, well, they go to jail.
Yeah, so we didn't even have gas to get to you to get it. That's what it was.
Yeah, we were quite literally so low on money and used it all this weekend to try to get some money through DoorDash and stuff like that, that we just didn't have anything available after, like, Sunday.
But
Yeah.
we will definitely get together.
Yep.
Hopefully feeling better Wednesday.
Yeah,
or
Wednesday might be the best day, to be honest. Because tomorrow we just have one meeting,
Yeah, just the one thing.
and that's it, right? Yeah. Boom. But yeah, we'll just continue our Lugia search. Who doesn't love a good old Hugia?
It's not a pain, it's a pain.
It's a pain? It's a pain in the ass. Oh, no, I'm kidding.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have like a lot of neck pain too. I think it's because I slept wrong too. Oh, that's right. You get your teeth on Wednesday. Okay. Is it a good? Does that mean we have to wait for you, or like?
I'd say let's wait till she's got them so she can do steak and stuff.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, steak's great. Okay, Spindar the Kakarian. So, yeah.
So, watched any good papayas lately?
I have watched a good papaya lately. You need steak? Yeah, I need steak too. We ran out. No, we still have steak. We have shabu shabus. We ate most of it though through 3 days worth of what's it called? Tiki masala.
And man, was it good.
It was so good. Was it tiki masala? No, I'm thinking of butter chicken sauce that we have. I forgot about that butter chicken.
We've also got tiki masala.
We got 2 more tiki masalas, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to eat them anytime soon. They've
No,
the shelf life.
we will die if we eat them.
Mom, though, is going to have to be eating this in early next week because it only has a shelf life of 10 days. In the fridge and even less out of the fridge.
Not the fridge. Dang. Well, you heard it here, folks. Chicken.
What came first, the chicken?
Or the schmeg.
Or the egg? Or the dinosaur?
Well, I guess, when you think about it, where did the dinosaur come from? Exactly. The dinosaur came from a dinosaur. Good job.
It grew from amoebas. I don't know.
Amoebas? Oh, hell yeah. Amoebas? Amogus? Among Us?
The water bears.
The water bears. They tried. What are they called? Try something. I forget what they're called. Triglycerides. Maybe no, I'm kidding.
Triglycerides of food. Component.
Compound chicken.
There's something.
How many packs left do you have with Shadow Fable? Just 3? We have 5.
4 or 5.
Yeah, you have 5. 5 Shadow Fables packs. 1 temporal. No, 2 temporal? 2 temporal. No, 1 temporal. 1 masquerade. 1 base. No, we already opened the masquerade actually. 1 Scarlet Violet base set. Oh, we have 4. We have 5 actually. We have 6. We have 6 packs of Shrouded Fable. That's a lot of packs of Shrouded Fable that we can open with this group. If we can only get to one more like though. One more like, and we do get to open up a Packaroo. And what pack are we opening up first? We're opening up the Paradox Rift pack. Because the Rifts are Paradox. What?
There's a card that I thought we needed from Paradox.
There's technically... What?
No, never mind.
Manaphy's not in the set. No, that's in, I think it's in Brilliant Stars.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. We could have bought a Brilliant Star. We could have bought like a Silver Tempest or like Astral Radiance box.
If we need to do that down the road, we will.
Well, there's no point to, just because of the fact that like it's rotating. For collection purposes, sure, but like... Whoa. Okay, my game freaked out there for a second.
But it's not a shiny.
No.
When
It glitched out. Yeah, it glitched out.
It's the right one.
Yeah, I almost always when we get something good to happen, it always...
Yeah, if I vote if we get the shiny, we just...
Cut it off tonight?
Yep.
I agree.
But if we don't get the shiny, let's go at least now.
Oh, there we go. 5 likes. There we go.
Ooh, woo, woo.
Every 5 likes, we open up a pack. Alright. Here we go. Is it the shiny?
licked it.
No, it's not. She licked it.
I didn't really.
Dang. We're
I
licking
don't
here.
have
Alright, here we go. Astral Radiance pack. Let's see what we got. Hopefully we get something nice here. Maybe a chicken or a chew. But it's always a Pikachu. Anyway, we got a Gligar. A, what is that? It's a Blip Bug.
Not a blip.
Fuecoco. Snorunt. Technical Machine Blindside. Iron Bundel. Techno Radar. And then for our first reverse foil, we have a Gimme Ghoul, the good one out of all of them. And then for our camera's on, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then for our next reverse foil, we have Zacian. And then for our rare, ooh, Serena EX. It's a hit at least. Also, make sure to vote in the comments down below what energy type you think we got from this pack. Look at that. That's kind of pretty. Now I have now I have 5 of those. I have a lot of those now. See how like the foiling's a little different on that one?
In important at some point, but yeah, that foiling is beautiful.
But yeah, if we can get to 10 more licks though, we gotta open up a Series 5 prize pack, which will be sick, nasty, cool. And yeah. And I'll give you guys about 30 seconds or so to vote your what energy color you think we got. You guys got let's see, 5 seconds have been started. Gren, okay, we have Gren. Okay, got 20 more seconds left. Hey, bro.
Energy.
It's water. We got water down the line. Whew.
And hello.
How you doing, Ed? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The energy is... It's fighting. It's brown.
No
It fooled everyone. It was brown the entire time. I wish it was water though, but Go microphone. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. For some weird reason, it disconnected the microphone. I'm not sure what happened there. I apologize about that. But looks like we already got ourselves up to 8 likes. If we can get 2 more likes, we'll be able to open up another pack. I do apologize about that, though. And sorry about the fan in the background. Kind of hot today.
Yeah, it got a little warm in this room.
It's only warm because that light isn't, because we were using the top light, not the...
No, it was warm when we walked in.
Was it really?
Light it not like. Either that or I'm just temperature sensitive, which I mean is completely possible. I've been all over the place today.
You have. There is a temperature, and it is sensitive. Is Marv with us today? No.
Not yet. You will be though.
Weeze is though. Hi, Weeze. She's a happy girl.
She just grabbed to be in the same room as us with a bed. Huh. He's spoiled.
She's happy. Look at that. Very happy girl.
She does very
But yeah.
Oh no.
What
I
happened?
don't want to watch me.
Why don't you want to watch you?
He went to my channel.
Good. You have a great channel. Everyone check out Chris H.
Don't check out Chris H. There's nothing on there. Check out my little magic box.
I only see a Chris H there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm using a different account today.
Damn. But yeah. I don't know what to talk about today. It's an off and on. I've been playing a lot of games.
Weird.
Yeah, it's been a weird week. I've been playing a lot of different games. I recently just bought Monster Sanctuary. It was on sale on Steam for like $5. And I just happened to have $5.35 left in my PayPal account after I did some more surveys and stuff like that. And I ended up just getting it because I had just enough money for it. And I played it for about 5 minutes and I was already kind of hooked. I can see why people say it's like Pokemon, but the battle system was actually good. It's pretty cool, but again, I only played the first 5 minutes. You get a choice of like 4 starter monsters. Oh, hello, welcome back. Yeah, 11:30 is not gonna come in my head time zone. Oh, okay. Okay, sounds good. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, you get a choice of 4 starter Pokemon or monster. I guess Pokemon are pocket monsters, so it makes sense. So I guess it could they're monsters.
Starters.
Sure, starters. It's 11:19. Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
And you get a choice of a spectral wolf, a spectral eagle, a spectral frog, and a spectral lion. And
which one would you pick?
I picked the eagle because it was the only one that wasn't, you know, cool, not cool.
I'd pick the frog all the way.
The frog's lame. All he does is ribbit.
And jump. He probably has a jump feature.
They actually do. So the game's actually it's what's it called? They call it a Metroidvania. I don't know. I don't think you won't know what it is because you don't know video game thing stuff. So there are 2 games that it basically is stylized off of. The reason why it's called Metroidvania is because they're both they're platformers, but with like a giant dungeon that you go in. Yeah, you like go into a dungeon and you go around places and everything. Anyway,
Oh, I hate that. That's what you're telling me.
Kinda.
I hate platformers.
Yeah, you would.
All platformers.
You would. But it plays like kind of like how's it called? Metroid, the Metroid series and the Castlevania series before it went 3D. But yeah, it's pretty good as far as I've played. I haven't had too many issues. I've played other Metroidvania games. I mean, one of my favorite games growing up was Cave Story. That was a Metroidvania game. A really good one too, but I bought it on my 3DS because it was on the 3DS, so I just got it and I'm like, you know what, Metroidvania is pretty good. I enjoy Metroidvania. Now, I guess I beat that game and I didn't get the good ending. I just got a ending. I don't know which ending I got. I think I just got the normal one. Because there's like, I think 6 endings?
I like it when games have a different ending for how you play it.
Yeah. It's a really fun game. I don't know if you can still play Cave Story for free. Because it was for, when it came out, it was free on PC.
That one sounds so familiar.
Cave Story is pretty well known. it's pretty popular with at least people around our age. It's popular with them, but people from like that are like newer generations probably wouldn't even understand what it is. Gyas Zero is 100% Gyas. Really? What are the votes right now for it?
Oh, okay, yeah. I know
2
this
votes.
one.
Nice.
Yeah, it's definitely a platforming, like, Sonic type.
Yeah. Sonic was kind of an inspiration too, I guess.
I believe it, yeah.
You shoot guns in that one though. In Monster Sanctuary, you play a JRPG basically. Whenever you run into a creature, you fight it. And you can get its egg, apparently, which is one of the things. The tutorial starts off with giving you a slime egg. You're like, you gotta fight this slime, and it'll give you an egg. And you kill the slime, it disintegrates into dust, and you're like, hooray, we just got an egg.
Oh gosh, yeah, this is definitely platforming.
Yeah.
Dungeons. Yeah, cool. They look cool though.
What are you looking at, Cave Story?
Monster Sanctuary.
Yeah. It had pretty good ratings, too.
Yeah, that's definitely something I can see you getting lost in.
But, like, I just recently beat the Duel Master Shadow of the Code. Never playing that shit ever again. I was gonna speedrun it, but the world record is something I don't think I'll ever be able to beat.
Well, they did it on easy.
Oh, that's true. If you play it on normal, though, the computers will cheat and absolutely shit stomp you if you don't have a good enough deck for it against them. And the problem is that the best deck, probably the best deck you can get at the start of the game is a, what's it called? It is a control deck. Which sucks, because you don't want to be control, you don't want to be like control when you're speedrunning. You want to be fast and aggressive. But hey, it is what it is, right? I'll have to see what they play with on their accounts, because maybe they play like things that are really fast, because what's it called? That game introduced creatures with haste. Yeah.
Ew.
And creatures with haste, there's one that's really busted, that's like a common. It's called
You see it all the time.
No. Just because it's common rarity doesn't mean you see it everywhere. No. To be honest, I have no clue how how decks are picked, to be honest. Because when I started playing the game, the most popular decks were like light-based decks that what was it called? That just like stunned your board and killed your dudes, and you just put like big blockers up, and then set up game by just killing all your dudes. But then there was also that stopped being popular. Then Survivor starting being popular. Survivor is a mechanic that they added in the 6th set, I believe. They're like an archetype of creatures that for every single creature with the Survivor tag gives their abilities to. For some reason, Crewbreaker doesn't go with it, and Crewbreaker, it breaks multiple shields up to the number of survivors you have. So it's kind of weird. See ya. Have a nice one, Cebu. Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate you.
Have fun at school, man.
You have fun. And one of the things that I found, the decks I tend to make with the with survivors is they tend to do a Beast Folk ramp deck. Because there's a card. If you remember when we played when we did the speedrun for Duel Masters Kaijudo Showdown. That one, because you start out with the grass with the nature deck and everything like that, you get the Bronze Arm Tribe, which when you play it, you get to put the top card of your deck into the mana zone, so it's ramping up 1 mana, and then the next turn you evolve into into like Bark Whip the Smasher or Dual Fang Fighter or whatever his name is, to get even more ramp up. Anyway, it's the same thing. They use Dual Fang and they also use Bark Whip to like attack fast, But they also have Mana Nexus in their deck, which Mana Nexus, if you hit it, has the effect of it's a trigger and it's also just a spell that when you play Mana Nexus, it gives you can put up one of your mana cards as a shield.
Okay.
And yeah, kind of cool, I guess. And if it gets hit in the shield zone, it triggers and it just says, "Hey, guess what? I'm gonna put up another Mana Nexus down," and then you can put down cards that you want to be there, as well. Like what's it called? Like Holy Awe and such. That's what they put in their mana. That's what they put in their mana most of the time. Holy Awe. But I kind of countered it with a card that I found from a pack that I got called Gigabulver. And it's a 4-cost darkness creature because the deck that I was playing was a control deck. It played every color except for yellow. And the thing about Gigabulver...
It controls yellow.
Hmm?
What color is control?
The control... Mine? It had every color but yellow, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it worked then.
Yeah, it worked. It's basically a shield trigger deck. Your entire goal is to set up your shields to all be triggers. Because there's a card called Emerald, that's from the blue side of things, costs 1,000 power. When you play it, you can put one of your hands into your shield zone, and then you take one out back into your hand. So it's a really good card for that. It's used in like a lot of decks in that game. And that people actually play the game, not like decks inside the game. So you would have things like Natural Snare or Terror Pit, stuff like that instantly kills something on the board. It either kills it or it sends the creature straight to the mana zone. So then it doesn't proc any on death abilities.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So it's a pretty good card. Like, it does a lot of things. There's also fire in it, because fire had the best board wiping removal.
That makes sense. I mean, most of the time, red is board wipe in a lot of cases.
I don't actually know, but that game, I guess it is because it's based off of, like, Magic more than anything. And, like, because most of the creatures being played, sooner rather than later, tend to have 2,000 power or less. A lot of the cards you would use would just kill things that had 2,000 power or less. Or there's also a board wipe card called Searing Wave, which costs 5, and every single creature on your opponent's side of the board that is 3,000 power or less goes straight to the graveyard.
That is nasty.
Yeah, it's a very good board wipe, but it also breaks one of your shields. It doesn't activate the trigger either, it just sends it to the graveyard. So you have one less shield, but it's better to have one less shield than 4 less shields, you know?
One less shield versus an entire board against you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can see its value. That's kind of cool that they came up with that.
Yeah,
And it doesn't seem too OP either, where it's 3,000.
No, it's not that OP, because, like, the problem with the deck was that you had so many issues versus things that had, like, 4,000 power or more. Because you had no way to get rid of them, except for Terror Pits and Natural Snares. And those are only limited to 8 copies per deck, because 4 copies of the Terror Pit, 4 copies.
And a lot of those end up going to mana, I imagine.
Yeah, they do. Because you need to have the color to play the color, you know? Mm-hmm. And it was very interesting to play with it, though it was very easy to play with too, because the entire deck was just stall until your opponent had, like, no creatures on the board, and you had a whole board of like 15 creatures, and you just like killed everything. You just won by the time you did that. But
those Duel Masters Shadow. What's the whole game name again?
Shadow of the Code.
Shadow of the Code.
Yeah, Shadow of the Code. Yeah, Duel Master Shadow of the Code on the Game Boy Advance. Really cool. I don't recommend playing it, to be honest. It's dog shit, unless you like card games as much as I do. And
I think you enjoyed it. You did.
I was angry most of the time. It was bullshit. Yeah, because the game's bullshit.
And that's because you were playing it on the hardest
which was ironically normal. Yeah, I was, and so players had the thing that I didn't like was that they implemented a system called house rules, and in order to get so they took out the what's it called? They took out the pay to enter tournaments, and you still get like 100 credits back even if you get like second to last place.
Yeah.
But in this game, they took out the pay to play tournaments. They're all free, but unless you get second or first, you don't get any credits. So you have to get second or first, and even if you get second, you only get 50 credits, which is one pack, and that's it. But if you get first, if you don't have any house rules at all, because every single place has 3 house rules, and if you don't have any of those, they just give you 100 credits, and that's it. You have one house rule. They give you 200. I think 200 credits. Yeah. Yes, for each house rule. They give you 200 credits, and then like a few packs, like I think 2. And then if you do 2 of the house rules, you get 300 credits, and I think like 4 packs.
Count in second place?
No, you have to get first. You have to get first.
That is just.
You have to win the whole thing.
Going to a tournament and only the top 2 people got packs, and like the second place only gets 1.
But it was free. That's the thing. It's free.
True, but like the first place gets like 6.
Thank you for the like, by the way. If we can get one more, we get to open up a prize pack series 5.
We're excited.
Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, the thing about it is that you can play by the house rules, and you are forced to play by the house rules at least one point in the game, because you have to beat every single house rule once in the game in order to get like to a league or to a championship. And the thing is, the opponents never play by the house rules.
No.
They never ever play by the house rules. So one of the most disgusting set of house rules is in the very first place where you can go to play tournaments at, which is the Mr. Daba's shop in the game, which is the same guy who sponsored you in the second game.
Gotcha.
And yeah, so you go to his bouncer. There's bouncers for tournaments, by the way. I found that funny.
That makes sense.
I love that. I actually really love that they have bouncers for tournaments. And you talk to him. He gives you the house rules. They're also posted on a wall if you ever want to see them. But you download the house rules onto your pocket gizmo or whatever, and you gotta follow them at least once, like I said. And his rules are disgusting. His rules are, so his house rules, you don't have to follow them, but if you want more prizing or to enter the tournaments, you have to at least do one of them, like I said. And the 3 house rules are: only use commons, no spells, and I don't remember what the third one was.
But it sounds like it's.
I think it was multi-break. No multi-breakers. No multi-breakers. So yeah, it's extremely unfair. It is a very disgusting. It is a very disgusting thing, and nobody else has to follow it. If you're following one of them, nobody else is following them. I don't know why they didn't just implement it where some of the AI was forced. If you did house rules, they did house rules.
Yeah, I feel like that would be a more fair.
I agree. I feel like it would have been a lot more fair, but they don't make the AI have those things. They just give him these absolutely busted powerhouse decks in the very start of the game that you have no access to, and the only way you can access them is if you win tournaments. So you have to make a very good deck at the start of the game. You are given the option of either creating your own deck.
There's some people who have like never played it before that was their first game.
Yeah.
That is nasty.
You can either make your own deck or you can get a starter deck. Gyas, hello Turtlebot, how you doing, Gyas? To Gyas or not to Gyas? That is the question.
Yeah.
Gyas. But yeah, that was like one of the things that I just legitimately hated about the game, was that they do not play by the same rules you do. It's so dumb. You here for the last day?
I hope so.
I hope so too, to be honest. If it doesn't show up today, then dang.
We'd like to get through this and start doing Station 2.
Yeah, because once we catch this Lugia, we'll have Stadium 2 up and go. Well, we still have to evolve into Octillery.
Remoraid.
Yeah, Remoraid. We have to evolve Remoraid, and we have to get Celebi. What?
What I also gotta
Oh yeah, Celebi 2. I forgot about that. But yeah, once we're done with that, we're done with getting every single Pokemon in the Pokédex for this generation, and a living dex.
Snack some things.
Yeah, we'll just use Mewtwo for most of it. No, I checked all the cups. I don't think there's a single cup that's level 100 actually.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm. There's a really cool cup though called the Challenge Cup, where you are forced to use a random team of Pokemon.
Ooh, I like that.
Yep, it's kind of cool. That's like the only one that's like different compared to everything else. Because the other ones, they're just normal stuff, like Little Cup, which is every single Pokemon has to be level 5.
That won't be terrible.
And they have to be like their first stage or something like that.
Like babies?
Yeah, babies and such and stuff like that. Then there's, what else is there that's really good?
Is there a Poke Cup in it?
I don't think so. I think there is. There might be level 50s. And I think that's it. Now, one of the best Pokemon in all of Generation 2 was Snorlax. So we might just abuse the use of Snorlax. Is Magnemite really good for Little Cup? I'll have to train one up then. I'm guessing Magnemite, Abra. I have a feeling those two are really good. I wonder what else would be really good in Little Cup.
You should put a water in there.
Staryu? I mean,
Staryu, maybe.
well, Staryu's really good
Maybe
already.
Horsia.
Nah, Horsea doesn't seem as good in my opinion.
I know Cedra's good.
Steel and Electric is killed. You're right. Yeah, as long as you don't go against like Onyxes and I don't actually know what else, to be honest.
It's just Onyx.
Onyx, Geodude,
But that's why
Diglett.
come in clutch.
Yeah, but you can switch out. There's like no abilities in the game, so you don't have to worry about any of that jazz.
How much is Surfing Pikachu? 100?
100 what? Yeah, level 100, yeah.
It'd be fun to use Surfing Pikachu.
Sonic Boom for those? Is Sonic Boom legal in Little Cup? I gotta check if Dragon Rage and Sonic Boom are legal.
If they are, just wipe everyone out.
Is Chansey part of Little Cup? I don't think Chansey's part of Little Cup, but if it is, that's kind of gross. That's really gross if Chansey's part of Little Cup. Let me check. We'll check the Little Cup rules here.
Check in a bit. It's not a huge worry right now.
It's always a huge worry. Not Chansey? Okay, I wasn't sure. Whenever I think of Little Cup, I think of Pokemon Clover. There was a competitive battler in Team Karma's team, which is the evil team of Pokemon Clover. If you don't know what Pokemon Clover is, it is a ROM hack based off of 4chan. I recommend playing it because it's ridiculously good, and it's very funny, but also very offensive, so be careful when playing it.
If you're not 18 and above, don't.
Yeah, don't play it if you're not at least 18. Or have consent from your parents. One of the two.
Yeah, it is one of those.
Houndour Stone? That's good. That makes... Yeah, because it has, like... Can it get...
Handle would be a good one.
Can it get Pursuit? Early on? Can it get Pursuit as an egg move? Because, like, the thing is... The thing that'll depend if a Pokemon is good or not are its egg moves and what it can learn. Because you're stuck at level 5. And the only way to train a level 5 is to give it vitamins.
Which makes sense. I mean, all kids need
Vitamins.
Were you okay? I just had a moment of like history. Did you ever have the Flintstone vitamins?
I heard of them, but I never had them.
They tasted like Tums.
Huh.
Like the Tums that we have, the fruit flavored ones.
I always heard of memes of like people doing like the Flintstone gummies made me strong or whatever as a kid. But I never had Flintstone gummies growing up. I think that they just got us like teddy bears. We had teddy bears.
Tin bears?
Teddy bears.
They
were teddy bear
Those are a
gummies.
thing, yeah. Yeah, I had.
I'm sorry we weren't
gummies.
rich enough for your Flintstone gummies.
I'm pretty sure you got the healthier vitamin.
Probably. I couldn't tell you what the gummies were, but I ate one every day.
I probably snuck too many.
Jamie,
pills
could
of
you get the vitamins, please?
Oh, that makes sense.
What? Didn't they
Yeah.
discontinue Flintstone gummies?
No, it's still a thing.
Huh, okay.
But they changed the chemical compounds.
Good to give vitamins to the kids that didn't eat enough. Picky eaters. Oh, okay, interesting. Who doesn't love vitamins though, man? Come on, Pokemon has taught me that vitamins are important. Especially for your newly birthed world champion winning Pokemon. You know?
Oh gosh.
What?
Look at this wonderful picture advertising Flintstone. You know, big pot of carbs. Spaghetti.
It looks old.
Yeah, they're packaging.
Yeah, protein. Protein is for strength. Then iron for defense, you know? Carbs for... Who knew carbs made you fast? Carbos. Which is still basically carbohydrates, but yeah.
I knew it's got some good vitamin percentages in there, but they're not gluten free. There's
Well, yeah, gummies tend to be not gluten free. They're made out of horse hooves or whatever. They're made out of the same stuff that glue is made out of.
300% of vitamin C for kids.
300%? How the hell do you get 300%?
It says number tablet times 2. Just 1 tablet per kid per. Yeah, I had like 3 of them in the morning because I
Was a sick child.
No, I snuck them.
You snuck them?
They were my candy. You know, who doesn't need 900% of the daily amount of vitamin C?
You know, you're
Look at
right.
this.
Who doesn't need them?
That's what they look like. Just look.
Yeah, they're covered in sugar.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, my parents never gave us that stuff.
They were like $9.
Hell, growing up, I still
They're
had...
$9 now. Back in the 90s, early 2000s, they would have probably been like $2 or $3 for 100 of them.
And it goes to show inflation. But, like, my parents didn't really care about what candy I ate. Because, like, Mexican candy is what we always had most of the time.
That makes sense.
The only candy that was, like, American candy was, like... Mr. Goodbar was one of my favorites growing up.
Good Bar is amazing.
Goodbar was, like, one of my absolute favorites. You guys got a favorite candy bar? You guys got, like, any of them that bring, like, childhood nostalgia? Or if you're a child now, what's your favorite candy?
These ones.
Yeah, that was right, yeah.
Vita Critters?
Yeah, Vita Critters. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. Yeah.
I'm just curious to see, but yours is more expensive.
Carlos Quinto?
today.
Oh, I love Carlos Quinto. Carlos Quinto is such a good one. And we hit 10 likes, guys. 10 likes means we get to open up a Packy Poo. Do you like how I said that?
Yours are gluten free.
Damn, gluten free.
And dairy
So as we
free
said,
and corn syrup free.
a Series 5 pack. Here we go. Carlos Quinto is really good. I actually really love Carlos Quinto. It's one of my favorite water energy. Okay, what energy do you guys think we'll get? Water energy, fire energy, grass energy, pink berry energy.
It's better with the vitamins.
What?
Yours had a little bit of sugar and a little bit of carbs, but way better content for the vitamins overall.
Yeah, my parents got those things. Anyway, all right. So we have Heavy Baton, Ultra Ball, Bramblegast, and then our first foil. Ooh, damn! Okay, that's a Mew! Mew EX, that's actually good! Holy shit! Alright, let's see what our next foil is. And it's a Dark Energy. Aw. Alright.
Oh, wait!
Wait, there's still one energy in the back. There's still one energy in the back.
Okay, I thought that was the end.
No, it's not. I'll give you guys 30 seconds for the energy in the back. Starting now. Make sure to pick out what energy. Red, we got red. Okay, we got red and we got water. Anything else? Anything else? We're $20.
I bet it is. I'll look.
It's a beautiful Mew. That's a pretty Mew. Thank you for the subscription as well, by the way.
And having a...
Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. I have never gotten well, I have gotten an EX stamped.
EXs are so hard to hit in those.
That's so cool though. I might actually trade that out for my the funny thing is that I've been looking for one of these specifically for your deck, for a deck if you ever needed one.
I've been thinking about it.
Because your deck can run it because it's psychic. It also has free retreat, but it copies the attack of the opponent's Pokemon. Yeah, if you read it, Genome Hacking, it's a really good card. How much is this little bastard worth?
I'm getting there.
There might not be prices for him yet. But the next 4 likes, we will be opening up a Shatter Fable.
That.
How much is it?
$80.
No way, it's $80. Okay, that's like listings. That's not market value though. Nobody has bought it yet. That's why you can set it for like $1,000. I mean, we can wrap it up if you want. The sleeves are, I don't know where the sleeves went.
Or over here, I got them.
Okay. You do you. Nah, I highly doubt it's $80. It's gonna go down.
Say 80, but that's,
nah.
That's nice.
Where'd you get that sleeve from?
That pile right there.
Oh, okay.
I don't
That's a pretty Mew though.
Woo!
Because you can get like anything that's on a list. And also, 3, 2, 1. Grass Energy. Nobody got it right.
Wow.
Great to shave on the whipped ice cream too. You know, you're right. I've never thought about that actually. I've never actually thought about that. So the first time I ever saw anybody shave like, shave like chocolate onto ice cream was when I watched the Simpsons movie when Bart got that hot cocoa from Ned Flanders. You ever seen the one where like Ned offers him hot cocoa and he like shaves chocolate on it and then puts whipped cream and like a bunch of other really cool stuff and a marshmallow. I was like, damn, the wonders that white people have. Because I never thought about those things as a kid. Because that seems really cool. Alright, we're going to tackle it from the side. What do you think, Krista?
Yeah.
Check if eBay has any. It's good, also powdered sugar, great upgraded dessert. Really? Huh. I didn't think about using powdered sugar in a deck. Actually, that makes sense. That makes sense. I remember seeing a video about somebody making Turkish Delight because they based it off of what's that movie called? The Lion, the Witch, and the Bobo. That's the name. And yeah, I saw that. And I saw a video of it, and it was really interesting. They put like they put that powdered sugar on it. I think they call it confectioner sugar over there in England or whatever, or in the Europe. I don't know. Let me see on eBay how much that little bastard's worth. Because I might honestly switch out my Mew just for that one, because that one's pretty. Let me check.
Sold for 60
Someone did buy it for 60?
on eBay. Yeah.
Alright, well, we're putting that out for... No, I'm kidding. I'm keeping that bastard.
That's... Wow. That's the 21st that sold.
So... like...
5 days.
5 days ago? But yeah, very pretty Mew. That's nice, though, that we got that.
Holy cow, that feels good. Okay.
Yeah, we pulled a $60 card. Isn't that cool? We can use that to buy one pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. No, I'm kidding. We can use that to buy a competitive, like one competitive staple in Yu-Gi-Oh, but not the good ones, apparently.
That it just baffles me. I know Yu-Gi-Oh is like a
card game.
gentleman's club type of, you know what I mean? Like it's been around forever.
Well, of course it has. Yeah.
It's pay to play for sure at this point.
That's every card game. What are you talking
but
about?
I mean, it's like really pay to play.
Yeah, if you're not rich, you're not gonna. And the thing is though, is that the pricing for Yu-Gi-Oh is like 1/10 of the value of the cards. Mm-hmm. Your deck can cost you like 1,000 plus, and apparently they don't give like prize money at Yu-Gi-Oh events. They just give you like a deck box, a mat, and like maybe a Nintendo Switch with a trophy, and that's it. And the deck box and the mat are worth like 150 together ish, while the winning deck could be worth like $1,200 to $1,500. Which I'm just like, what's the?
It just is not, like I said, it's a gentleman's club. I appreciate the company, not because there's anything really getting out of it. Because I mean, friendships is basically it, but you're pissing people off all the time because one turn wins.
Yeah, one turn wins is right. I mean, the other thing to think about is like Yu-Gi-Oh's meta has gotten so bad. It's like it's gone so bad, so it's always been bad. It's always been bad.
They need to do a rotation.
Back when I played around the Xyz era, there were no one-hit kills. There were some people made decks like that, but it still took several turns for people to win.
Yeah.
Like once it started getting towards I think around the Pendulum era, which was I think 4 or 6 years ago, something like that. No, it's been 10 years. Oh god, it's been 10 years I think since they released Pendulums. Those are really busted, and they are one of the biggest regrets that Konami ever made with Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Pendulum, you can't go back on them. The thing about Pendulums were so in Yu-Gi-Oh! There are no cost to playing anything, other than the cost that it says on the card, which is like, you know, discard your whole hand, kind of like you use Professor's Research or something like that. Oops. And anyway, they try to like make cards good, but sometimes they make them too good to the point where they're worth a couple $100 a piece. I mean, you saw that video we watched today. Like the top deck in the format, you need 3 copies of a $100 card, 3 copies of a $30 card, and it's like, damn. Now, do you play current Yu-Gi-Oh? Do you play current Yu-Gi-Oh, meta Yu-Gi-Oh, more casual Yu-Gi-Oh, or do you play like Master Duel, or do you play like GOAT format?
Yeah, what's your format? Because here it's awful. Our meta here is terrible.
I remember when I played Yu-Gi-Oh the first time, in like over 10 years or something like that. You play casual with friends. That seems like fun.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh with friends is always fun.
Yeah, most card games with friends. Yeah.
We play with Kip once in a while. And
yeah, we've done a progression series, him and I. I kind of quit doing it. I kind of quit doing the progression series with Kip because I rage quit it because he got every single good card that you could get, at least 1 to 2 copies of every single good card, and I never pulled anything good. No stories here support the game. Really? I've been hearing that like people are starting to like play it less and less. Apparently one of the most recent tournaments that happened, I think in like, I don't know where it was actually. It was a recent tournament that happened. They expected like, there was a cap of 500 players, about 200 showed up. Which seems like a lot of people, but when you look at the that's like a regional for like Yu-Gi-Oh. A regional for Pokemon like cap doesn't really have a cap, and it hits around like 2,000 plus players almost every time. It's kind of crazy though. Yeah, meta seems like it just feels like they're not respecting. Well, it feels like they're just not respecting their players at all by making cards that are just busted every single time they make a new busted deck, worth hundreds of dollars, you know, sometimes thousands of dollars, and then a year or like half a year later down the line, they print something else that's even more busted than that. They ban the cards that were busted before, making the people's cards worthless at that point. Isn't there for support. Top players waste so much money. Yeah, exactly. They only win switches. I don't understand what the appeal is of competing in Yu-Gi-Oh anymore.
I get having cards that you can play with your friends and all that, and keeping up with that, you know.
I get the appeal of like playing casually and like having fun, but competing at a top level just does not seem worth it.
In our community, there's some really great players, there's some really considerate players, but there's also a ton of players that are just so strung up on winning that they will spend those thousands of dollars and laugh at the people who are brand new instead of, being friendly about it like Pokemon seems to be,
Oh yeah, Pokemon, yeah, Pokemon's fun. I like Pokemon.
You can come in with a starter deck and people are like, yeah, you're gonna probably not win, but we'll help you learn.
Yeah, and then they give you a bunch of free cards.
Yeah. And I just don't see that in our community for Yu-Gi-Oh at all, and Magic is
Yu-Gi-Oh in general,
too.
Magic's pretty much switched to either being online only. I know that they do have Pro Tours.
Sucks, though.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. No, I've had pretty bad experiences too, but my experiences were different because there was a store here that was called Hastings, and when I was in high school, I would go play tournaments over there for Magic Standard, and I had a lot of fun because I had my best friend join in with me because he got really into Magic and he would spend the hundreds of dollars on cards, mostly boxes, and he would make his money back simply by just getting really lucky and opening up what are called expedition rares during that time. I think expeditions rares probably go for a couple hundred, probably 1,000 plus now. You try to win, but you play weird decks. Pokemon is fun. You've been playing since Toys R Us. Yep, I love Toys R Us. I never played during those eras. I really, really wish I played Pokemon, the Pokemon card game, back when it started. But I never got into it because, one, I didn't know how to read until I was 10. Not 10. I was 7 when I learned how to read. 7, 6, something like that. I was 6. I was behind everyone else by a few months. But once I learned how to read, I was reading way too fast. Way ahead, yeah.
Now too. This guy is very smart, but he's not a scholar.
No, I'm not a scholar. I might go back to school.
You have the brain to be a scholar, but not an LTG
I don't want to be a scholar though. I want to be a degenerate streamer. But yeah, guys. Also, if we can get, like I said, 4 more likes, we get to open up a Shrouded Fables booster pack. Isn't that cool? But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun just as Scholar and a Gentleman. Oh no, when you say that, I just reminded I think of LTG. I can't. Whenever someone says Scholar, I think of LTG. I mean, by the wording, technically he is a scholar.
He is a scholar, but the question is, who do you pay for them?
I don't know. What money could he have had?
At that time, probably scholarships.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, he could have taken advantage of grants and stuff,
Yeah, he is
I mean,
he's African American, so yeah, that makes sense. I mean, when I went to college, I tried to abuse the system as much as possible and just...
You didn't abuse it, you just,
used
what was available.
Yeah, I got so much money. That's how I traveled all over the place with Rivals of Aether. It was great. Good times, good times. Gyas! Guys, we got a Gyas. Gyas in the chat, guys.
Yes!
Gyas!
Yes!
Gyas, we gotta get ourselves going with our boy Lugia here, or girl. I don't know what Lugia is, but Lugia slay Gyas. Oh my goodness! I can't imagine stumbling onto this stream and just hearing the streamer go, "Slay Lugia, yes." Oh man, Lugia, you are a girl, cause those hands look useful. What the hell?
My pickup lines are.
What color is shiny Lugias? I don't know why I said Lugias. Lugias is I don't know. Man, I don't like the Chosen doesn't feel like it's a good nickname anymore. I know somebody picked it, but I'm gonna rename it to Gyas. And the color, I don't know. Let's just hope that it comes up. It's a secret.
It's different enough.
Well, it'll sparkle too when it happens. So somebody actually bought a Mew EX for $60. Damn.
Yeah. Recently.
Well, it's a staple card too, but $60?
Gosh, it's beautiful.
60. Well, then again, now that I think about it.
Shiny Hunters, babe.
Yeah, rarity.
I mean, you are that target audience.
This is technically the high. This is the second highest rarity of Mew, because the highest rarity is the Mew with that's shiny from 151. No, from Paldean Fates.
What color is it?
Blue. It's the shiny what's it called? The shiny special art rare. SAR special art rare. And that one I think goes for
this one.
Yeah, that one goes for like 100.
85 on
and it's close to that one, basically. Like I said, this is the second rarest one now at this point.
Fates.
Yeah, because Paldean Fates, the thing about these packs is that they're only printed for a short amount of time, and so cards from them are worth a lot more because of that.
And you can only get them by competing.
You can only get it by competing or buying them from people who have competed. Because like I think Series 1, 2, and 2, 1, 2, and 3 are worth like $40 to $50 a pack or something like that.
Gosh, the last sale was today.
Of what?
92 for the blue one.
Yeah, it's a good card.
It's the same card, it's just
Prettier.
I do think it is prettier. That is true.
Marvin!
But if I had to pick between these two, I'd pick the one that you have,
I would agree, but this one has the funny faces. Look at the funny face.
Oh, your derbies.
Yeah, they're cute.
It's Mew surrounded by Ditto copies.
Hey Marv, how you doing?
Long, hard day doing nothing.
Long, hard
Wants
day.
more food.
He always wants more food.
Hi, dude.
Look at him. Aww.
Oh, I like the boobs. Thank you.
See, he's cute. When he's cute, he's cute.
He's happy. Who happy, buddy? You know what, though? I know our animals are happy.
How do you know?
Because they're cuddly. If they weren't cuddly, they wouldn't be happy.
I don't know. You've been spraying water at that wheeze.
She's taken a little part. But have you noticed she's already responding?
Nope.
It's only happened twice.
And she's like, no.
If it had been the same circumstances, say we did it every single time before, it'd probably been hundreds of times before we would have had to clear out a day, just because she is massive.
I'm gonna make sure about something. We have the Ultra Ball. I mean the Master Ball, right? Okay. I just gotta make sure that I can catch this thing before we pull another Ho-Oh. Or a Mewtwo. It happened with Mewtwo too, actually. Okay, we have the Master Ball. Do we have enough room though? That is the question. Oops, wrong one. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that worked. So that means that yes, it does. Come on, restart. It's not letting me restart.
Well, as long as you don't save after, right?
Yeah.
But the answer is yes.
I just had to make sure. You never know. Also, let's put Phil back onto the front. Phil deserves to be on the front line. The presidential crisis?
Yeah.
The presidential crisis?
He might be, yeah. Guys, vote for Marvin.
Vote for Marvin. A vote for Marvin is a vote for...
A vote for Marvin is a vote for Stratafable pack opening.
Yeah, come on, guys. Stratafable pack opening. We gotta hit 4 more likes. Come on.
Vote for Marvin.
Vote for Marvin by liking.
Marvin the Martian for president.
Marvin the starving Martian.
Yeah. He'll make sure everybody gets fed.
But mostly himself. After him.
But he won't let anybody go hungry. And he'll scream at you like a gremlin at night. Only at night. Oh gosh.
Hello.
Hello. We can't even do it right, but he's over there interpreting, acting up. He hears us. We're talking about your Marmar.
Do you see him?
Yeah. When you were going around, he was...
You responded?
He was turned around like, where is it? Who's saying hello?
I want to know. Well, actually, he had a previous owner, so he probably learned it from there too, to be honest.
True.
But hello is such a weird thing to hear a cat say.
Screaming out the window at 2 a.m. in the morning in a gremlin voice. Don't feed the gremlins after dark.
Yeah.
They crow. If you
It's
don't
after
know
10,
that
actually. I think it's either after 10 or after 12.
It was after dark.
I could have sworn that it was 12. Anyway, yeah. Hey, how's it going, Darby? How you doing? Alright, we hit it on the H. Maybe that'll be a shiny.
After midnight.
Yeah, see? Don't feed the gremlins. Gizmo, can you... So wait, so
they can't have bright light or water.
After 12.
They'll be killed by sunlight, yep.
Marv. So my question is Gizmo a mother then?
Is Gizmo a mother?
Yeah. Cause like, wasn't Gizmo giving birth to all those gremlins? Because of that? I haven't seen Gremlins in years, by the way, so I don't know. I think one of the movie series that I've always wanted to watch, though, for a fact, was the entire Critters series. Apparently, they made a new Critters. I could be wrong. Has anyone here seen Critters? I feel really old saying that, but like Critters was such a cool movie concept to me because I really liked like horror movies based off of like little monsters. The first time I ever saw Critters was Critters 3 in Mexico.
Gizmo's like eat, so no.
But he gave birth, didn't he?
I don't remember.
Because that's how they come out of him. They like multiply, he like clones or something. I don't know.
That's what they're saying is they're like clones. It wasn't necessarily a birth.
Oh, okay. So he shadow clone jutsu then. He did a Kage no Jutsu, you know that thing? That Naruto does in the Naruto show? Where Naruto says, believe it? I do find
it's a multiply with water, so it's kind of like, there's something that, like, once it hits water, it, like, divides and conquers.
It divides and conquers.
I can't remember.
But what I want to know is why are the gremlins evil and why is he good?
Because he's fighting it. He doesn't want to be evil. He's supposed to become evil. He just is trying to not.
That's what it said?
That's what it said, yeah. That's why he maintains his gentle nature.
So you're telling me most of his species are like the gremlins he cloned. He's a cloner.
Yeah.
Interesting. At that point,
was my understanding.
At that point, wouldn't it be too dangerous to have that as a pet and just like get rid of Gizmo? Put him under the sun, put him out of his misery.
I would. Honestly, that would have been my course
that
of
big
action.
risk, a risk like that, to be honest, way too big.
That would have been my course of action, you know. I don't know, put him in a hamster ball. Can't get wet.
But he can get hit by the sunlight and then die.
True.
Well, does Gizmo need to be fed in water? Fed at all?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Check the lore.
But it's always water. Water, you can't have water ever.
After 12.
At all.
I thought it said after 12.
It's at all.
Oh, really?
But no food after midnight.
Oh, okay. What a pretty Mew. And if you notice, it's got a different foiling than the regular one, too. But that's really nice, actually, when we got that.
They can eat, just not before midnight.
Do they have to eat?
I would assume so.
So you have to feed him, okay. But he just can't drink water? Huh, interesting.
Keep your Milky, Mogwai away from water, bright lights, and most importantly, never feed him after midnight. So, those are the 3 rules. So I would assume he needs to eat. He doesn't need water.
It's so weird that it doesn't need water. 4, 3, 2, Wood. Okay, let's try this again. Yas, girl.
Yeah, it says it's 11:40 p.m. in the movie, and that it was still okay to feed it. So, I would.
Now,
assume
what
it
12
doesn't.
p.m. is what 12? What
Who's
12?
p.m.? Yeah,
Whose 12 a.m.
did
is
not
it?
specify.
Is it China's 12 a.m.? Because Mogwai's come from China, right?
Now, boys, I think that's where it was. Yeah, Chinese.
That's why you can't have water on them.
I'm confused.
They gotta be fed some gutter oil, that's why. What are you even... What are you... Oh, you're doing the shit. Pow, pow. They fun chow, chow.
You actually got some of the words there.
Because the Japanese is coming in handy for once.
You'd be surprised how many words cross over.
You realize Japanese, Chinese and Japanese are based... They're like... Japanese is like
They're
based
cousins.
off of it.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
cousin languages.
based off of Chinese, but like made by a priestess or whatever. I don't remember what she was. And then they just made it their own language.
I don't know if Mandarin was the main, or if the Cantonese was the main.
And then whether it's a fruit or a spice, I don't know. I don't know.
It sounds good. I actually think the Chinese, honestly, all Asian languages. I haven't found a single Asian language that I dislike. I think they all sound really cool in their own different ways.
What about Indian?
I love the native India language. There's a lot of different versions that they speak over there, from my understanding.
Right,
I think
how
it is beautiful.
How about Russian?
Russian, I hate. I absolutely
There you
hate.
go, you found one.
I hate the Russian language. I do. I do not think it is a pretty language, but then again, I love German, so maybe I'm...
Well, remember the Germans
Yeah.
lost in Stalingrad and never lived it down.
I don't know.
Do you not know what that is?
No, I do. I just... Just language-wise, I don't know if I like Russian.
You just said you hated it.
I do hate it.
So then how? So you wouldn't.
sounds-
So how do you not know that you like it if you hate it?
I was sugarcoating for a second. No, I absolutely
You gotta be honest
hate
here.
it.
You gotta be
hate
honest here.
The way the Russian language sounds, it sounds like drunk German, and it's not.
Sikablit.
Yeah, it just doesn't sound right to me. But that's just.
Yo, we got
me.
any Russian viewers in the chat?
Nothing against the people. Seriously.
Got any Ukrainian?
I may have some things against the leadership,
Yeah.
but I'm not here to get.
You know what that reminds me of? You know what the leadership reminds me of? So, when I was in my early 20s, when I had more time to read a lot of manga, and I owned a ton of physical manga because I worked at that one call center, one of the series that I got into was called Colosseum. It was based... I don't even know what the hell it was based off of, but it was... The entire manga premise was superpowered humans who could not be killed by any means of, like, man-made objects, including natural objects couldn't kill them either. They were impervious to it. But
like if they ate like poison ivy, they could kill them.
no, they wouldn't die either. No, nothing could kill them. It was a brace. They had a bracelet that turned them into superhumans. Who invented it? I believe it was the Russians who invented it.
I can believe it.
They invented it, and they yeah. There was a whole thing where Hillary Clinton was in it, Hulk Hogan was in it, Putin was the main antagonist. Who else was in there? Rasputin was alive.
Rasputin's a cool figure in history. Not like cool, but there's there's some stories that are interesting there.
Rasputin was still alive. There was a bunch of other stuff that happened that, like, it was just crazy. It was one of the craziest, and like it was all about. So the only way to kill each other was through hand-to-hand combat.
Smacking each other.
Quite literally, and whoever was the strongest would put in the shiny. put in the shiny. That's funny.
Well played, Turbo. Well played.
And like literally the first few. Actually, go get it. Go get Colosseum. It's somewhere. It's somewhere. Could you go find it, please?
Go find what?
Colosseum.
Gauls?
Here, I'll show you what the cover looks like.
Yeah, that's gonna help.
It's the biggest manga that I have out of all of them. There's three. There's 2 or 3. Or it's back here.
It should be right there.
Oh yeah, there it is. No wait, that's not it. Is it? Let me check. I might have Colosseum here actually. Let me check. No, I don't have Colosseum. Hey, look what I do have. I have The Art of War by Sun Tzu.
Hey, don't show that online. It's a banned book.
Where?
I'm pretty sure the US is banned.
I bought this at a Barnes & Noble. Like, how the hell is that possible?
Well, it was years ago.
So, here we go. Chapter 1. Laying Plans. Sun Tzu said, "The art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin. Hence, it is a subject of inquiry which can on no account be neglected. The art of war then is governed by 5 constant factors to be taken into account in one's deliberations when seeking to determine the conditions obtaining in the field. These are the moral law, heaven, earth, the commander, method, and discipline." Okay, that's our
So
Gen
it's
Alpha.
It's not that it's banned in like general production and things like that, but it is banned in U.S. prisons.
Well, yeah. Do you know what else is banned in U.S. prisons?
A lot of things. Probably the Bible too.
I don't think the Bible is. I believe the 48 powers or whatever.
Yes. The 48
Because they know
powers.
prisoners read that shit, that they would win somehow.
They could outsmart a lot.
Yeah.
Same with this one.
That's why they're trying to keep people dumb in the prisons.
Also, there is Prison Ramen, which is recipes and stories from behind the bars. And anyone can draw. Create sensational artwork by an easy God, cat. He scared me.
He's never done that before. Chubby, oh my god, when you did that to him.
The lower back tattoo is also.
The girl with the lower back tattoo?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it called the girl with the dragon tattoo?
No, there's a different one.
What the fuck is the girl with the lower back tattoo?
I don't know.
Oh, you've never heard of the girl with the lower back tattoo? Yo, any of my viewers read? Read some good books. Art of War. Some pretty good ones. Yeah, it's a book. If you look at it, it's great. Yeah. What else do we have here? The moral law causes the people to be in complete accord with their ruler, so they will follow him regardless of their lives, undismayed by any danger.
Oh, gotcha. So
Only manga and manhwa? Okay, that makes sense.
The girl with the lower back tattoo was flagged because it's highly sexual and became a threat for security, order, and rehabilitative.
There we go. Sorry about that. For some weird reason, today my mic has started... Not the mic itself. Because it's starting to disconnect randomly. Yeah, it tells me when it goes off. It's really annoying. Yeah. I haven't read this book in a long time. The last time I read it was in Mexico. Huh?
It's in and out. Anyone can draw is literally a step-by-step how to learn how to draw.
So why is it banned?
Because art kills.
That's why?
That's the only thing I can think. Is you learn how to draw, you start paying attention to details. You start paying attention to little things that make big impacts.
Miss Quill, why haven't you healed from the art?
Because I stopped doing it.
Quo. How dare you?
You know, not technically, because I've been doing those silly...
The funny ones? Oh no, a moth.
And we're back.
Wonder where that one came from. So that means they're probably somewhere in there then. Damn it. I hate moths. Back a couple years ago when... Was it when I lived with my parents still?
Yeah.
That the moth infestation happened, or were we already living here?
We had just moved in here.
Okay, yeah.
Literally just.
So like 2022? 2022. Oh my god, was it 2022? Yeah.
We've been together a while.
Yeah. Was painting with acrylic. I was painting with acrylic paint on canvas yesterday. No good, but had fun. That's good. Krista used to actually do art classes at one point until her health dropped.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get back to him.
She's been very successful as an art teacher.
Very.
People keep asking her to come back, but she says no.
It's more of a I don't have the energy at the moment. I don't know when I'm gonna pass out.
Like right now. She just left. Fantastic? Yeah, I know, right? I love Fantastics. But yeah, books are cool. I mean, I try to read as much as I can when I can. A lot of the books that I got into when I was younger, I was really into like self-help books. I still read self-help books. Some of my favorite books are like, let me see. I mostly read digital books at this point in time. I was like, I hear somebody's voice, and then I realized it was mine. Let's see. Meditations, Marcus Aurelius. The Inner Game of Tennis. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Deep Work. You can't hurt me? Is that what it's called? Can't hurt me, or you can't hurt me? What else did I read? I didn't finish that one though. I read through it, and I should probably read it again. Unscripted, Life, Liberty, and Pursuit of Entrepreneurship, Building a Story Brand. Hook Point, Tribes, YouTube Secrets. That one's weird. The Thank You Economy. I got into fashion that way too. I learned how to like dress better. I don't dress that good now compared to when I was younger, because I just don't have the money to do it anymore, and I don't have anyone to impress anymore, to be honest. Let me see what else I have in my library. One of my favorites was... Oh, here we go. Here's one. What is this book called? Smash Bros. A Competitive Guide. I think it was made by... I don't remember what his name was. Billiam? No, not Billiam. Bill something. He inspired me to do a lot of like Smash Bros. Stuff. 12 Rules of Life. The life-changing magic of tidying up. Oh, here we go. Peak. That's one of my favorites. Peak. Secrets from the New Science of Expertise. Playing to Win. Spring Snow was a good one. What the hell? I don't remember this one. What was this? Women, Wisdom, and Winning. In Smash Bros. At Smash Bros, my bad. Super Smash Bros. Pro, the book. Huh, interesting. Anyway, sorry about that. I got really into that. I used to read stuff like that all the time just because I wanted to get better at life. I used to be one of those so-called red pill guys, but I did see the error in my ways most of the time. And Krista said that when I would get into it, I had like a very negative view of women, and so I started learning how to like get through that and stop doing that, and it's helped a lot, to be honest. I don't recommend taking the red pill route and stuff like that. Women only care about money and looks and all that other stuff, because like in reality, I guess it depends on who you are and what you're trying to go for, because I guess you attract what you are, and you attract what, and if you, when I was younger, I was actually, so not to like blow I guess smoke up my ass, I don't know what it's called, not to make myself seem pretentious, I don't know how to describe it, but when I was younger, I was very popular with girls, but not exactly the popular girls. I was very popular with like nerdy girls and girls with a lot of severe trauma. And I was so used to it. I used to date a lot of, and another thing that I would date too a lot of was like girls with like disabilities. That was a common one that I used to date a lot of. I dated a girl that was that had cerebral palsy. I dated a girl. I think I dated a blind girl once. I don't remember. I dated a girl with autism. I dated a girl with there's a bunch of other stuff. I don't remember. I've lost track because I dated so much throughout my life until I met Krista. But yeah, a ton of people. Anyway, I had like a hoe phase in my younger years because I'm a dude. What dude doesn't like banging? Banging and smashing and all that stuff, But like, I kind of just didn't enjoy any of it, to be honest, because it just didn't feel like there was anything there. And like finding out about relationships and actually trying to actually be in a relationship was a lot more for me than anything else. You kind of regret a lot of things you do in the past just because of the fact that you always wonder if you you ruin people or ruin yourself by doing shit you probably shouldn't have been doing, like fucking around and all that stuff. But like making errors in life and is part of life. You experience a lot of things, and for me, life has just been kind of weird. I guess it's been more of a walk through the park until recently. Cause like I grew up privileged as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I didn't have rich parents or any of that stuff. I grew up with immigrant parents who worked very hard at their craft and ended up becoming very wealthy because of it. And so I never really cared about much in my life because I just didn't really. That's one of the things that I've grown up saying a lot is I don't really care. And I've been trying to get through it and not saying it as much as of late. That's not Coliseum.
Oh, I forgot about Coliseum.
I thought that's what you were going to go grab.
I gave up.
Oh well. Anyway, yeah. That was like one of the I just didn't really find anything interesting in life. The only thing I really cared about were card games and video games. And for the longest, did you make sure to clean out what was in there, by the way? Did you make sure to clean out what was in there already? What about the little glitter stuff in there, the candies or whatever? Okay, whatever. Anyway. Where was I at? Shoot. Oh, yeah. Because I had no challenge in life, I was kind of just given everything. Like, for free. Silver spoon. I didn't do well in school because I never cared. I actually graduated early because I wanted to be outside of school as fast as possible, so I could just stay at home and do nothing for the rest of my life. I did go to college, but I failed 3 times, I think. I think I failed 3 times.
It's not because he wasn't smart enough, though.
Nah, I just fucking hate school. I absolutely despise school. But the other thing was, I didn't aspire to be anything. Like at one point I wanted to be an accountant, because I legitimately found it interesting and I had a lot of fun learning about accounting and also money. But being Hispanic as well, you learn to like sympathize with other Hispanics, and because okay, sorry about that. I'm not sure what's going on with the mic. I'm pretty sure it's just disconnecting a lot.
What kind of cord is it?
It's a very weird one.
Okay.
It's USB something. It's not common, that's for sure. Anyway. Competing was the only thing I really cared about.
Emily was good with it, willing to support it as long as it brought an income.
And they took me to regionals and all that other stuff, as long as it brought an income. I never made an income because I wasn't good enough for it.
Yet.
I actually did not get good enough until...
You could have by this time.
I could have if I cared enough to like get better. My main issue is that I have a lot of... So, my biggest problem is that I have a lot of issues with practicing, but only when it comes to like anything outside of card games. Card games, I'll practice the shit out of them.
Like, obsessively.
Yeah, obsessively, because I love them. But when it comes to like video, like fighting games and such, they're my favorite things. I love fighting games, but I can't understand how to improve at them. Hell, I mean, this weekend did we stream on Saturday? No, we didn't stream on Saturday. No.
No, we've had a lot on and off.
Yeah, because of like being really tired. I went to a Union Arena super pre-release that Kip paid for.
Take it, Kip.
I was hoping to get first place.
Got third.
I got third, but first place could have paid like quite a bit of my world's fun.
Sure.
But that was like one of the things that I was actually really happy because I lost, and I wasn't upset at myself because I'm the one who misplayed on it.
It was a valid.
But the card game made a lot of sense to me. I don't do Digimon anymore, because, well, long story short, I used to play Digimon. Then I owned a card game shop. Stuff happened with the people who owned the place that we were
conflict.
We were in. Basically subsidized, I guess is what it's called. No,
it's subletting, kind of.
Subletting, subleasing, something like that. We basically were we shared a space with people who actually rented out a place, and they let us be there as long as they took a percentage of the sales, which we were okay with and everything, because we were making enough money to like pay rent even after the percentage are taken, and pay all of our other bills, because we were killing it. But nobody wanted to play Digimon. Our locals refused to support us in any form of Digimon thing, and we couldn't find any time for them that would work, because it was either they didn't have they didn't have enough time during the day. It was on a tournament day for another place that did tournaments.
And they complained that there were 4 times a week was too many.
Yeah, they were complaining that there's no Digimon anywhere except for like 2 places, I think, in Idaho, or at least eastern Idaho, that I know of. But I've never heard of somebody complain that there's too many tournaments for a game that has very little support locally. I don't blame you. I don't know anything about the Digimon meta right now, but the funny thing was, when we went to the event, when we went to the Super Pre-Release, the owner of the store had to play at the Evo Cup that he was hosting, because they didn't have enough players. Because ever since we left, they lost 2 players, but they were already around 6 players, and it's still around 4 players, I think.
6. They said that's
6?
normal.
Yeah, 6 was normal. Yeah. And
only 5 showed up.
Yeah, and so they needed a 6, and it was the owner who played it for them, and he ended up winning the whole thing with Security Control Megazoo. He didn't mean to. It kind of just happened, and the guy who got second place is one of our is like the guy who is the most competitive out of all the local players, like super competitive. Like his entire identity is almost is like competing in that game. The funny thing is that he was like a security control fanboy, but he lost the security control. Oh, I couldn't keep it because my friend because Kip paid for it, but I did get to keep the promo. I got a promo of Ichigo and Kurapika. They're really pretty. And that, like I said, that game made a lot of sense to me when I played Union Arena. Is actually really fun, and I quite literally learned it the same day that I played it. They're very.
You've been playing it for weeks, though.
Yeah, I did. I told the first person I went against. Been playing it for months with a Kip over there. And then lost. Mostly because of a misplay. But I had a lot of fun. I picked the Bleach deck. Anyway, there was no reason to go to somebody else's store to play Digimon. And so I sold all my Digimon so I could get more product for the store. And also survive. Anyway, that was why I stopped playing Digimon. And I'm never going to play it again, to be honest. Because I don't want to play it. I don't want to play anymore. I've already got Pokemon.
We gotta kind of personalize into one thing if we're gonna get to Worlds.
Yeah, I plan on getting to Worlds, and if I can at least get to Worlds, or at least like do well enough where I can earn some money with it, like top 32 at a tournament gives me some cash back. So yeah, like
it might be only a couple hundred, but
yeah, but it's still cash back. Yeah. But we plan on doing a lot more tournaments and stuff. Like that's what we're trying to get, like the Worlds Fund going, so we can go to like different parts of the country for Worlds.
We're gonna have to go to 2 or 3 regionals, and there's not really one within like.
How many did he say? 1 or did he say 3 regionals? 3. Was it 3 regionals? We have to make it a day 2.
And 3.
I have not opened the Secret Crisis Digimon set. No. What's that? What is that? BSO1? Is it? What? ST? No. I forget what the sets are called in Digimon. What are they called? Something.
EX something.
No, EX7 just passed from what I. No, EX6 just happened. But Secret Crisis is after. BT? Yeah, BT. Was it BT? Probably. BT, what was it, 17? Nah, I haven't opened anything from that, though. I still have some expensive cards, though, from, like, when I played Digimon. I mean, I think over there... We have some of our decks over there. And I do have, like, the only remaining thing that I have that's, like, Digimon related as a playmat, too, is, like, this Digimon playmat right here. That's from the National Championships. The first ones, the first nationals that happened in the U.S. I got to go because I won the first store championship I ever went to by playing a green control deck that I found online the same day. Do you be able to buy the promo Kurapika and Ichigo from you? Maybe. I wouldn't mind selling it to you. I don't know how much it is. I think they're.
Have to look at them.
Yeah. Let me see. Because I've been looking at, let's see, promo Ichigo. Because I have no idea where to look for these. I guess it looks like they're going for like $40 each? $40, yeah. $40, not each, together. It looks like they're going for around $40 together, yeah. Everything you offer from the people online. That makes sense, yeah. And we do have we are used to like sending stuff out to people, so no worries on that. Let's see, 40, 50. I'm seeing different numbers on here. Some of them say 50, some of them say 40. It looks like 40 might be like around the price that they go for the most. Excuse me. Yeah. Probably a little mostly go for 40.
I say 40 is fine.
Yeah.
And that's with shipping included.
But yeah, I'm willing to sell it. I'm willing to sell it. Because if I'm gonna play the game ever, which I probably won't, I want to, but I only really want to play it because I think it's a really fun card game. I'll just ask Kip to let me play with his stuff. Action point cards, like I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Union Arena or how it plays, but it's the best way I can describe it is it doesn't have like a regular system of resources. So your deck is made out of 50 cards and then 3 action point cards. Action points are what you use to play cards.
The mana.
It's like the mana, yeah, it's the mana. And I don't know if I have a card to describe it actually. I think this one might work. No, this one doesn't. I guess it has a symbol. No, it doesn't have a symbol. Okay, so.
There's some pretty ones though.
How do you record footage from your TV like that? Oh, so I actually use a capture card. I use a capture card which records, which streams the kind of like the N64 all the way onto my monitor, and
it's a computer.
Yeah, I'm not using a TV. I'm using a computer monitor for it. But there's like symbols on the cards. If you see like those two right there, every single card has like a symbol that they produce. How do I describe it? Because Battle Spirits is actually pretty close to describing it, to be honest. So you need a certain amount of those symbols in your. So there's okay. Let me explain first. Let me go off of the very beginning. Okay. So in order to play the game, you need a 50 card deck and three action point cards. All they do is they act as your mana. Yeah, Pokemon have an N64 and a TV, the CASHAPP pack, and they have Pokemon Stadium and the 2. I mean, I recommend looking them up, like, what are they called? Elgatos. But if you want to hook one up with an N64, you're gonna need something that can go into HDMI. And what I recommend is Hyperkin. I got this from Hyperkin, Hyperkin, I think .com or whatever. They have really good products for their.
But I don't know if it'll work on a TV.
I guess yeah. No, I think it was only because of the SNES. I can't guarantee that it could work on an NES or
You'll have to do some research on TV, but.
Channel want to try the videos like this? I mean, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, try it out. Try getting those things. Now, just for a fair warning, capture cards seem to be pretty expensive, and like hundreds of dollars. See if you can find anything on like Facebook Marketplace or anything like that, for like maybe $50.
Get at least an S or higher, an S60 or higher.
Yeah, HD60S or higher is what we would recommend. I bought it. It was on sale.
I've seen some of them 80 for the same.
Yeah. But I bought mine like 6 years ago, so that's like yeah.
Well, that was a couple months
ago.
It's on the 80.
So yeah, try to get what you can. You will need HDMI cables, Hyperkin. Look for Hyperkin for the what are they called? AV cables. Like I said, it changes the AV cable into a HDMI cable. You will need a power source for it though, just so you know, because I'm not sure why, but it does. But it has like a little box on it that goes between 16. What?
And they'll need a program.
Oh yeah, the programs are free though. OBS is what I use. OBS is a free program you can use to do it. Now
it does take a lot of RAM.
Kinda, yeah. You're gonna want to have a good computer, at least a decently good computer to start streaming. You don't need the best thing in the world.
Will not do it very well.
It will do it, but just not the best. Now. And just start off with using your camera, your phone camera, and that's it.
Stream with the phone camera.
Yeah. Sorry. But yeah, that's one thing. That's what I recommend. Making videos isn't too hard though, to be honest. Once you get going, I think the hardest thing for people usually have issues with is like editing. And the hardest thing, the funny thing was, the first video that I ever made on YouTube for this channel, I learned how to edit videos the same day and just rolled with it. And I think it's like my most watched video.
Picky on the
Now you can talk.
Hmm?
Sorry, I had it muted because I didn't want to be loud on the mic.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Don't be too picky on the outcome initially.
That's good.
You learn as you go.
Yeah, don't be like put off if you don't get views or anything. To be honest, I got extremely lucky with my YouTube channel. Because I hit 100 subs within like the first month or so of making videos. Because I had a unique idea, I guess. I stole an idea and I twisted it into Digimon. There's a guy who is called Rev Cards, who did a Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed Only series. I don't remember what the series is called, Yu-Gi-Oh! To something. And I just copied it and rolled with it, and it ended up being a lot more popular than I thought it would be.
And a lot more demanding.
Oh yeah, it was very demanding. I couldn't handle it anymore after like episode 8, I think, or 6 or 7. I probably got to episode 5 and I quit. I don't even know. But I was having a lot of fun with it when I could. The biggest thing is when you do stuff like I do though, is that you will almost never win. You'll get shit stomped by like everybody if you do stuff like that. And you just gotta let the punches roll, you know?
I think the biggest advice that we can give you based on our experiences is don't ever do anything that goes against you. You know what I mean? Like, be yourself, your audience will find you. It might take a little bit longer than you want, but if you're being somebody else, that's really hard to maintain. So just start out being authentically yourself, and your audience will find you. But if you switch personality halfway, because it was too hard to be one way that you were pretending to be, you're going to lose all those people that were following you in the first place. So be you. But you got this, man.
Yeah, you should be fun. Just don't be discouraged. It takes a while, especially like just playing video games. I would say video games is one of the harder things.
There's a lot of competition.
There's way too much competition on it, but don't worry about that. Don't feel bad. I'm not trying to be you.
Will find you.
Now you can either talk or you don't have to talk. That's up to you.
We're chatters.
Yeah, we're chatters, and like, what do you want? Okay.
But slow progress is better than viral overnight.
Yeah, going viral is good sometimes, but if you can't handle the demand, and it is demand. It is demand. It is very hard on you, man. It will absolutely destroy you if you're not ready for it. Like, I don't know. I know Lucario's had a lot of issues with his channel, mostly because if I can get Lucario on here, I'd like to talk to him about it, to be honest. But I think he's like on his moped or something now by now, having fun with that thing. You say deep? Oh. I just think it's really that.
We're great at advice. Sometimes not so good at taking our own.
Yeah, that's true.
Mostly me.
But Lucario, Lord Lucario, if you've never seen him on here, he goes by Great Fox Kitsune or whatever. Excuse me. He tends to, he has a pretty negative view of things when it comes to his channel because he spent a lot of money, like thousands of dollars, trying to make a YouTube channel based off of opening packs and other stuff like that, and it just didn't work out for him because a lot of people just came in for he said a lot of people came in for the, what are they called, giveaways?
The raffle.
Raffles, giveaways.
You can actually raffle on YouTube.
You can't raffle on YouTube. You can do a giveaway.
Yeah, giveaways. And he's really good at those.
But he has a really negative view when it comes to like other people like the viewers, because he got kind of stung because of that.
Yeah, they were taking advantage, unfortunately.
Yeah, but the other thing is, I'm not exactly sure what he was trying to do with YouTube.
Once again, know where your limits are. Know what you want. Know what you plan for the future. So if you're financially investing, only invest what you can invest. Don't overdo it because of what could come in. Only invest what you have.
Interesting. Yeah, go ahead, show it off. People actually really like that stuff. A lot of people enjoy that stuff. To be honest, it's not bad.
Yep, dude, that's a niche right there.
It is.
You've got a heck of a niche. And don't be afraid to share the same thing again in a new way.
Wheeze, what are you doing, Wheeze? You sniffing? You whiffing? You being a dog? Are you a dog?
No, that's a woofin.
That's a woofin?
She did think it was for her.
Right, I don't blame her.
I'm so sorry, I will give you one on that because that was very misleading.
Yeah, that was misleading. Poor dog. But yeah, yeah. Just don't look at your YouTube analytics a lot.
Yeah, that's a problem. It'll get you down real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Or up. And then you'll hit the ground again. You got this, man.
Also, I recommend looking into vidIQ, I think is her name. I could be wrong. I don't know if they changed her name. No, YouTube channel.
Oh, vidIQ, yeah.
I don't know if they still go by vidIQ. Let me check.
Streamlabs is a good one too.
It's the wrong thing though. Let me check.
A good phone OBS is Streamlabs.
If you're using a computer, I don't recommend, like a laptop, I don't recommend Streamlabs. It's even worse on your...
I agree, but it's a good one for your phone.
It's vidIQ, yeah. vidIQ. I as in Ingles, and Q as in quail. Or quill, if you will. But, yeah, they're a very good source for learning things. I learned so much from them. But there is a difference between streaming and doing videos, because videos are a whole... They're both kind of the same thing, but...
A certain amount of editing is necessary.
A certain amount of editing is necessary, but also videos are less personal.
Mm-hmm. So you need a lot more of a storyline in them.
Mm-hmm.
Or scripting.
Which is something I don't get too well, is making a story.
But if you can make a story with what you're doing, go for it.
Mm-hmm. People love storytelling.
Even if it's how I found this character at the store.
Oh, people love this stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're trying to get 3 more likes. Yeah,
that was a little bit of a roundabout.
We want to open up some Shattered Fables. Every single 5 likes, we do open a pack. If we can get 3 more likes going, we can open up another pack, which would be fantastic. Tell your friends, tell your parents, tell your wife, tell your kids, tell your husbands. You can have more of them. Okay. And if you haven't subscribed, I recommend leaving a subscribe if you end up liking the channel. We do Pokemon-based... Yeah. We tend to do Pokemon-based content and other stuff, depending on how I feel. But mostly Pokemon-based and card games sometimes. The first thing
and sometimes trolling.
buy as a YouTube channel has got to be a microphone. I can't stand the audio of me just talking to the phone. I don't blame you on that one.
No, that I respect.
Sound is very important.
There's phone microphones that you can plug into the bottom of your phone. If you're not using a cable to connect, I'm not sure how that works. But there's some ones that can Bluetooth that are actually really good. and inexpensive, like 20 or less. At least for starting.
There's some really nice ones like on. I think there's some on like Amazon for like $5.
Yeah.
Like those really tiny ones that they use for like YouTube videos.
Clip on your shirt ones.
Yeah, the clip on your shirt ones. That connect to your phone,
but if you want to make sure it's Bluetooth.
Yeah, because most phones don't have. No, that's because most phones don't have that too. But most phones don't have a audio cable jack anymore. That's a 2020 beforehand thing. Come on, Krista. But yeah. Anyway, shiny hunting, yay!
One of these days we're gonna get shiny.
Dog, why you keep sniffing your butt? I mean, we hit a nice card though today with the Mew.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I want to put this in my deck or if I want. Oh wait a second. Oh, bad news. The Mew's damaged.
Was it?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a series. Oh, I see it. It's got a little
nick on it. Well, that's not PSA 10.
I guess use it.
You're like, I can't sell it now.
You could, but somebody'd say something about it.
I mean, I'll just put it on there. Lightly played, has a dent on the top for. That's packed fresh too, so I didn't do that.
No.
But what was I gonna say? I wasn't gonna sell it anyway because we need a copy of it. I'd rather just not buy another copy if that's already there in our hands.
Like I said, let's just use it.
True.
Because you were looking into getting one anyway.
And for you, yeah.
I will probably end up using it.
I'm not sure if you want to use that one or if you want to use the cute Mew. I'll let you pick between the two.
I think I'm gonna run this one.
Okay.
Or would you? We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. I gotta think about it. I feel I have a really hard time with expensive cards in my deck because I'm not the gentlest shuffler.
And neither am I. I used to riff.
You don't crease cards or things
yeah,
like
that's
that.
true.
Sometimes I'm real rough. I've split a couple sleeves and.
True.
So I feel like maybe you should have this one.
Okay.
Because the other one's like $5.
The other one's $5. Yeah, this one's $60 minimum. $80, $90 a maximum right now. It might be worth that though. I don't know, because like Charizard isn't worth that much. Charizard EX isn't worth that much from Pack Series 5. So I don't know. We have one more Pack Series 5 though. Who knows? Maybe we'll pull like a Charizard EX or maybe like.
That would be like so cool if we got both.
Or like a Prime Catcher. We would a second Prime Catcher would be pretty nice. Because we need a second Prime Catcher anyway. And yeah. I wonder if we can get unhollowed Prime Catchers from it though. It'd be very interesting to see if we can get those. But you too can see other Pokemon cards as we are trying to open more. Just 3 more likes, everybody. Just 3 more. That's all we need. And if you guys don't know how to hit that like button, I'll show you. All you gotta do is either double tap your screen and a little thumbs up shows up, or you can hold your screen for about a second and bam, a little menu pops up. If you're ever interested in seeing us open up more packs, that's always a thing you can do.
Also, likes help the algorithm.
And subscribing also helps the algorithm as well. Shows YouTube that you guys like this a lot. Shows it out to more people.
Once we're done shiny hunting this Lugia, we'll have the Pokédex just about completed.
We're just gonna need to get Celebi and that's it.
Yeah.
And Celebi's gonna be very interesting to get because we're not getting it. It's not gonna be fun. Not because it's not because we're just like plopping it in, like you're just looking at it, Master Ball, whatever, done. But because legitimately speaking, we cannot get a Celebi normally in this game. We have to do some weird glitching to get it in.
So we won't be shining that one at all.
I don't think you can shiny hunt it. You probably can. I think you have to make it shiny though. And at that point, it's not shiny hunting it.
I agree.
But Generation 3, our first shiny hunt will be Jirachi. Unless you want to save the legendary, legendaries for last.
Don't you have to restart though for Jirachi? Then no. Get Jirachi first, then do the rest.
Because Jirachi's gonna be the one that's gonna be the worst one to do. Because while we do that, do you have any idea how many games we can rotate?
I
This
have no
only has
clue.
three. This only has 3 games. Generation 1 and 2 had 3 games. Generation 3, though, we can rotate between Gale of Darkness, Colosseum, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Emerald.
Why Fire Red and Leaf Green?
You need Fire Red and Leaf Green to complete the Pokédex.
Oh, that's right.
You can't complete the Pokédex in Gen 3 without them.
Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right, Weez?
Good thing you got them.
I mean, I've had them for years. Though so 2 games will not be touched though. It'll be Leaf Green and Sapphire. The reason why is because those 2 have a lot of money in there in the game,
Gotcha.
and I don't want to lose that money because the Battle Frontier is going to be absolutely horrendous, and we will be going after every single medal. The regular medal and then the symbol. Sorry, they're called the Frontier symbols. The regular symbol and then the gold symbol. And that's going to be one of the hardest things because I don't think we'll be able to shiny hunt Latios because they're very good in the Frontier. But we can get regular ones actually. I don't know, we will shiny hunt it, but we can get regular ones too. That we'll just use for competitive purposes. But I will actually be learning how to do RNG manipulation on the game, and see if I can get the RNG manipulation to like get us competitive shiny Pokemon.
That'd be cool.
Because I'm thinking of transferring some of the
Does
Pokemon.
have Coliseum have like really cool ones?
I looked it up. They're about the same almost. Very few are different. Yeah. Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness do have different ones, but not too different. And even then, I don't think I've seen every single sprite as a shiny yet. I'm not sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I know we will be shiny hunting though for Ho-Oh. I think we can shiny hunt for Ho-Oh. I'm not 100% sure.
I'm not sure.
And Shadow Lugia. Those 2 were shiny
Shadow
hunting.
Lugia, yeah.
We'll be shiny hunting Mewtwo. We'll also be shiny hunting Rayquaza, Kyogre, and Groudon. We'll be shiny hunting the Regis. But Latios is a whole big different thing. Raikou, I don't know if we're gonna shiny hunt Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. Because they're a pain in the ass in all 3 games, in every single one of them games to get. So there's an easy way to get Raikou, Suicune, and Entei. And in Pokemon Colosseum, you can catch all 3 of them. But if you don't have Colosseum, you can catch them in Fire Red and Leaf Green. The big problem is that you only get 1 per save.
Gotcha.
And there's a horrible glitch that if they ever use their move Roar, they disappear from the game.
That's
And they're also roaming just like in this game.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I'd rather go after like the Colosseum versions of them because it's so much better. Though I don't know how easy it'll be to shiny hunt them, and I don't know if I want to shiny hunt them.
Shiny hunt.
Because you have to...
The Shadow Lugia makes sense to me.
Shadow Lugia, we can just throw a Master Ball at the thing, I don't care. Ho-Oh you get for free if you beat the battle, whatever it's called. Battle Facilities? I don't know what they're called. In that game. We'll see how things go, though, on that one.
We'll get there.
XD Gale of Darkness will be very interesting, though.
I have never seen that or Coliseum. Honestly, I didn't know they existed till I met you.
They're fun. I've never played XD. I'm past like the first 5 minutes of the game. But I played Coliseum all the way up until the penultimate area of the game.
So you've got some expectation for that one.
And the thing about that one is that we do... So, I don't think we need to catch the Pokemon that are required too much. I don't know what's required and what's not, but it'll be easier for some of the Pokemon that we get. You can't even catch... I don't even think you can buy Pokeballs for a while in that game either. Because they're not sold in that region. Yeah, they're not sold. They're like illegal or some shit. I don't know. Because wild Pokemon don't exist in Coliseum.
Gotcha.
They exist in like XD, but they only exist through a system where you have to put a snack down somewhere, and you have to wait like a long time for something to show up.
So you can trap them, but you can't throw a ball at them. Got it.
You can. You just gotta find Pokeballs. You have to.
Gotcha.
You have to get them through legal means or something. I don't know. Well, I mean, in Coliseum, you play as a ex-convict.
That's interesting concept.
Yeah. Well, as an ex-member of so, the evil villains of Coliseum are called Team Snag'em.
Okay.
That's one of them. The other side is, I think they're called Cypher. I don't remember anymore what they're called. That could just be XD. It could be XD Gale of Darkness that has Cypher. I don't remember. But there are two evil teams in Coliseum. I know that much. Team Snag'em steals Pokemon. But there is, so you can't catch up a Pokemon that's owned by another trainer because there's a failsafe in the Pokeballs that causes it to do that. But if you catch a Pokemon with the invention that they had created called the Snag Machine, you can steal people's Pokemon with it. It gets rid of the what's it called? The failsafe on it.
The friendship bond or whatever.
No, there's no friendship. Shadow Pokemon are like their hearts are sealed by pure malice. Quite literally. So, and you gotta make them friends with you. You know, that's how you win with them. I don't know. Shadow Pokemon are weird. They're a really weird concept. They brought them back in like Pokemon Go, which is cool. But yeah.
So we give it 10 more.
Yeah, shiny hunting is hard. It's not easy. 10 more and we call it a night. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think we're at that point. I can see it coming in.
Yeah, I probably should go to sleep soon. Yeah, shiny hunting is not easy. I 100% respect Sauce McGavin for this more. Because
it looks like it should be easy. It's really, really not.
Well, the hard part is the easy part is just the hunting.
Yeah,
the hard part is if you're streaming it though. That's the hard part.
It's the having something to talk about while you're.
Yeah, but there's plenty of stuff to talk about.
Not everyone's good at it though. I know for me personally.
Oh.
If it wasn't a tag team effort between you
yeah,
and
it wouldn't be easy.
there'd be no way I could, not that I'm the one on the camera, but.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would, to be honest. It's been a lot more fun than I thought it would be. Just shiny hunting. I didn't think it would be that. I thought it was a lot more boring when I did Suicune. But yeah, the cutscene made it horrible. But I mean, we're doing the same thing with Jirachi.
Yeah, but Jirachi's a little bit of a different beast.
Why's that?
It's cool.
Oh, you're saying you're saying Suicune's not cool?
No, Suicune's really cool.
Suicune is at least only like a 10 to 10 second cutscene. Jirachi's like a 5 to 10 minute like hunt.
Yeah, we might not Jirachi.
Wow, already given up, huh? You hear that, guys? She's already given up. Hey, Bash, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. We had someone as unhinged as you were earlier in the stream.
We made some good friends.
I haven't seen him today, though. He's been asking about me for every single day for like the past 3 weeks. I think he got drunk and fell asleep. He put in the comment section of the last stream about how somebody cleaned the bathroom.
Nice.
At 5 a.m. is when he posted that too. Dude works at Little Caesars. He's a manager. He made an Among Us cake and he wants to send the picture to us, but we have to make the Discord server again for that. Not a cake, sorry, Among Us pizza, my bad. I don't know why I said cake. Yeah, exactly, same. Christmas tree.
That is not a Christmas tree, I think that's
a pregnant man?
I think that's a pregnant man.
I know,
Taco.
right? What?
Taco.
It's a taco? Oh, taco. You're so mean. But yeah, I miss him. He's named after the shiny ho that we have. He asked for it, and now I'm deciding whether or not to name this Lugia Gyas or not, because I feel it's too good. Because we got this one. His name is Phil, the shiny ho 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 ho. But yeah.
We like our community.
Yeah, you guys are pretty great. But yeah, we'll be off here in like...
Probably about 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
We're getting to that point where it's been too long of a day.
Yeah. No, so somebody already had a name for it, actually. It's first come, first serve. And they said name Lugia the Chosen. We will name Lugia the Chosen, but then we'll switch it back to Gyas after that. Because I wanna name this thing Gyas. You know, Yas, Queen, Yas. I love this Pokemon so much. I think it's a really funny thing. Yas. And who started the Yas thing? Was that me or was that somebody else? Was it somebody in the chat?
There's somebody in the chat
They were like,
and then we just
Yas.
kind of went crazy.
Yas, Queen, Yas. It's so funny.
Baby,
Perfect.
can't you see?
True.
I'm gassing.
Excuse me. But yeah. We'll do like 3 more minutes and then we're done, right?
Yeah.
11:20?
Maybe we'll get a shiny between then.
I hope so. Now we can go to sleep 2 minutes earlier. But yeah. I think I might end up playing some video game after this. I'm gonna go to sleep actually, I don't know.
No, you were gonna go to sleep.
Why? Why, huh? You don't tell me what to do, woman.
Because I can just tell when your body's done.
That's true, that's
and
true.
You're there. I'm not telling you who to be. If you want to play, that's fine.
I'm probably gonna play Monster Sanctuary after this.
I can feel you.
You hear that? She can feel me. Phil Nye the science guy. Phil Nye the drunken guy. Yeah. Male pregnancy, man. It's a crazy thing. There was just nothing to talk about. What do you mean there was nothing to talk about? I'm so confused. What are you talking about, Darby? I'm so confused.
I think Darby started the gas.
Was it you, Darby? Did you start the gas? Must have been you, Darby.
I really do feel like it was Darby.
Bill Nye the ball cancer man. Come on, man, not ball cancer man. That doesn't
No,
rhyme.
he didn't.
That didn't rhyme. What?
Did Bill Nye get ball cancer?
I don't think Bill Nye has testicular cancer. You're gonna look it up
Jamie,
now.
look it up.
Jamie, pull it up.
I'm not gonna look up Bill Nye balls.
Bill Nye's balls. And you too can stop a forest fire with Bill Nye's balls. Oh my god. Did you find it? Man. I forget, wasn't it the guy who played Black Panther that died of testicular cancer? I don't remember his name, but the guy who played Black Panther in the Black Panther movie, he got testicular cancer, right? And that's how he died? I don't remember anymore how he... It was some form of cancer, if I remember correctly. Jesus, dude. What did you found? Oh. We'll do one more and then we're done for tonight. What do you find, Quill? Jeez.
He doesn't have cancer from what it looks like, but he might have ataxia. And he says his family does.
Damn, not ataxia. I would not like to pay taxes either. Anyway.
Which is basically a progressive degenerative disorder in the
damn,
brainstem.
that sucks, man.
And there's no cure.
Well,
so.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be online again Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Woo! We got Mew. Look how pretty this Mew is. It's a $60 card. Anyway, make sure to like, subscribe, check us out back then. And yeah, there's nothing to talk about when Yas happened. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's true. Anyways, see you guys. Have a nice night. Good night. Love you. Mwah.